Right, let's get started, shall we? Life is hard and rough sometimes. Don't make it even rougher by being an idiot and not knowing how to peel stuff correctly. Number 1. Ginger. Your girlfriend left you and now you've got a cold from the ice inside her heart. You want to get better and warm and comfy and make a lovely ginger tea. So you take this ugly root thingy and one of those small knives everybody somehow has and you start to slice away. That's how everybody does it, but that shit is bloody expensive. At least where we live, and considering it's just a bit of root. And by the time you're done and peel the whole thing, you realize you're wasting quite a considerable amount. To do it properly, you take a spoon, grab it by the bit that goes in your mouth and use the edge of it to gently but furiously at the same time remove the ginger skin. This may take a few seconds longer, depending on how skillful you are, but it works very well, and using this method you won't waste as much of the ginger. That might very well be 1 or 2 more cup of tea for the same amount of money you spent. Also, if you're a clumsy idiot like me and like to chop your own fingers off, it's much safer doing it this way. Number 2. Pomegranate. An utter nightmare to prepare. You slice through it again with your god knows where it came from cheap knife, rip the bits apart and start picking out the seeds. Doesn't look sexy, takes bloody ages and you get your fingers all sticky by the time you're done, which you might know from another procedure. Do it properly. Take a chuffing massive knife this time and a nice large bowl in which you then let a spoon elegantly slide in. Cut it, but don't go too deep with your knife so you don't damage the seeds inside. Take one of the halves and gently knead about a bit so the seeds get loose. Then place the half over the bowl, take a large spoon and smack the crowd of the pomegranate. Yes, that's what I like to see. A bit hard, a bit fast. Good. Bits of the pith will fall out as well, but that doesn't matter because you can easily pick them out. This is easier, looks very sexy, and your hands stay clean unless you put them into the bowl full of seeds for demonstration purposes like this incompetent imbecile. Number 3. Mango. Very delicious, makes nice jam and goes very well in a curry. You don't really want to use the skin though. The shabby crab knife is the correct choice of tool, however, you don't really want to peel the mango first. It's very juicy and the core is very sturdy and a pain to remove. You're going to squeeze the mango quite hard because of that and you'll make a mess again. Do it properly with your butcher knife and a glass. Cut away the sides as close to the core as you can. Then take one of the halves, squeeze it a bit together maybe, depending on how big the mango or how small your glass is, and separate the mango flesh from the skin like this, in one crisp, sexy move. There's no real trick for the rest since the core is so bloody annoying. Just remove the skin from the bits which are left and you're done. Number 4. A Clementine. Popular around Christmas. These bastards are delicious and they smell wonderful. Outright impossible to peel if you're a nail biter. Normally you would go ahead and start peeling with your fingers and it takes forever and the peel goes under your fingernails and it stays there until the next day. Also at the end you're left with many small dissatisfying bits you have to clean up. Not a good job. Look at it! Now, do it properly. Put your thumbs into the top of the clementine and gently tear it open. It's the only bit you have to focus on. Afterwards, simply quarter the clementine. No mess, no stress, it's fast, efficient, and you can conveniently pass a quarter to your friend. This looks sexy and smug, and so will you if you pull it off accordingly. As a bonus, you have made a star with a peel. You're an artist! Brilliant! Number 5. Garlic. Amazing stuff and works well in literally every dish on this planet. For some good aioli you need several cloves and normally you would fiddle about with every clove individually. This takes very long and it's very inefficient. Your fingers and everything you touch will smell of garlic. To do it properly, take the garlic head and roughly remove the outer skin. Put the fucker in some container of your choice and shake it like a bloody maniac. By doing that, the skin comes off easily. Put everything on the table, look at your results and gracefully sort the skin and the garlic cloves. Looks very presentable. Good job! Number 6. A strawberry. Out comes your reasonably priced mystery knife again and you start to chop away the green bit, which is fine. But it's got 2 problems. 1. You're actually wasting strawberry. 2. The stringy bit in the middle is quite long and you only remove the top of it. Do it properly for maximum strawberry pleasure. Take the strawberries, take a straw. Shove it up the strawberry's arse, push it all the way through and you'll remove the stringy part in the middle completely and the green leafy bit at the same time. Sexy and smooth, as always. Also, you know now that the strawberry was named after the ideal tool of preparing it. If life gives you lemons, you take a small bowl with your butcher knife, cause why not, cut them in half and then you squeeze it with one hand to get the juice out, preferably into the bowl. It's a little annoying because it's a bit hard, the juice goes on your fingers and off to the sides, remarkably similar to having a was while completely plastered. There is a way of doing this properly. Take no more than your own palm, which this chap is presenting nicely to the camera, gently but firmly apply quite a bit of pressure and roll the lemon around for a bit. Please note, realigning the lemon and rolling it in a different direction like this idiot's doing doesn't doesn't make any difference. If you squeeze a lemon now, the juice should come out easier, you should be getting more juice, and your fingers stay mostly clean. Also, you don't have to buy citrus or lemon presses for convenience, or whatever they're called. Number 8. A banana. Classic. You take the wrong end, yes, and then you squeeze and fiddle about and it doesn't quite work and it's frustrating and you're mashing the top of the delicious banana before you can eat it. It's easy to do it properly. Take the other end of the banana, which you have always assumed is the wrong one, and just gently squeeze the tip and peel it. Easy as pie, crisp and sexy as we like it. Look at it and appreciate your work. This is also how monkeys open bananas, and they're the experts we should learn from. Number 9. An orange. Very sexy fruit and very much like a clementine, but the skin is thicker and harder and the pith is thicker as well. As usual, you go ahead and try to peel it with your fingers, which can be quite tough as you can see. It will again leave you with an endless number of bits that need cleaning up. Sadly, we haven't found a way to do it properly. Oranges are still annoying. However, there is a way to do it quite a bit faster at least. Take your low standard knife and cut around, but don't cut too deep. Now take the blunt end of a spoon or a fork and gently shove it underneath the skin to remove it. Put the skin back on the table furiously, because although this method is faster, it also makes a bit of a mess, so it's up to you to decide which way is more suitable for your purpose. The upside to this is you can reassemble the orange and put it back in its skin to carry it around with you conveniently. Number 10. A pineapple. Very big, very hard, lots of spiky leaves. Requires some strength to deal with, and just a knife might not be sufficient. Do prepare thoroughly. Stick a screwdriver into the pineapple to get the leaves off. Yeah, cause that's helpful, you fathead. Please note, the pipe wrench is also not the correct tool for the job. The bit with the leaves is very sturdy and you're not gonna get it off. Also, hammering on it with a pipe wrench is not gonna work. Your machete is the obvious choice. It's a correct tool and very efficient. Don't be fooled by this shabby performance. Do it properly this time, like a normal person. Take a overly sized knife and chop the bit with the leaves off, and afterwards the stringy bit at the bottom. Place the pineapple in front of you and gently slice the shell on the sides away. There is another stringy bit right in the middle. To get rid of it, slice the pineapple into quarters. This way you can easily remove the piece in the middle. The bits are a bit slippery because of the juice. Don't let them slip away like this weakling. Otherwise, thanks very much for watching, subscribe if you like, and goodbye.